Hi there and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to show you what's inside our monthly kit. It's our September kit Dino Party. I'm also going to show you what I've made with it so far, and we're going to create a quick page together today. So I'm really excited to share this with you. So this is Dino Party, combining two favourite things, dinosaurs and celebrations. Let's open this kit and I'll show you what's inside. There will be a little mini magazine in this kit as well, but I haven't sent them off to print yet. The kits will be sent the 17th of September. However, if you are a kit subscriber from the US, your kits have already left. So I'm hoping they should be with you anytime now. But we're closed for US subscriptions currently until the new tariffs are all in place and we know exactly what's happening. So let me show you what's inside. I think this item is my favorite, and I say this every month, you can reuse everything in this kit. So for example, the paper clips are in this super lovely glassine bag, which you can use, and even use the little stickers. You will get 4 dinosaur clips. I don't think you can see them on there. Let's pop them on here. There's a few different ones, so you may get different colors and things like that, but look how cute they are. Who doesn't love a dinosaur? They're the best, right? We've never had a dinosaur kit before. So let's zoom out. I am really excited to share this one with you. So we've got massive, well not massive, but big dinosaur clips. A lot bigger than your usual paper clip, that is for sure. We have also got in these cute cello bags. We have got some tab tops. I love using these in my kits. They are so handy. So you've got different tab tops there to use on your projects. This one is just bursting with colour, this month's kit. It's so fun. We've got a dinosaur bookmark. We have got a whole sticker book, 404 stickers in there. We have also got a 3-piece stamp set, so you can use them together or use them separately. We've also got some green tulle, which you can kind of just about see on there. We have got some puffy dinosaur sticker sheets, stickers, and we have also got alphabet stickers. Aren't the colours fun this month? They are so much fun. You're going to have so much fun with this. And you've also got a pack of papers, and you've also got a treat bag of goodies. I won't show you everything because I think it's nice to have some surprises as well, and I'm sure you will agree with that. So let me just pop this back together. Let me know if you're excited about this one, and I would love to hear what is your favourite item in this month's kit, please. I always love hearing what pops out to you the most. I love this one. I think it's really fun. There's a few left to order. We can do subscriptions, or if you want a one-off kit, we have a few of those. I'll leave the link down below. So this is what I have created so far using this kit. I made a fun page here about a visit to a vintage flea market, and as it was vintage, I decided dinosaurs are definitely vintage. I have used the alphabet stickers. I have taken a piece of the tulle and tied it into a bow and stapled it in place. These bits here are actually from the letter inside the kit. I said you could use everything. I've just torn those bits off, and you'll see some other bits and pieces on this page that you may not have seen in the box, because like I said, I'm keeping lots of it secret. So there you go. You can have a little sneak peek there. I'm also going to pop this away. Actually, I'm going to continue in this journal, and I want to do a page about this week. This is a download that is there for my Patreon community that I've created. So I am going to cut this out. It's also going to be a little mini one in your kit zine if you get this. I like to do a few little cuttables in the zine, so you can use that as well. And I thought it would be fun to create a page about this week. What does your usual typical week look like? I'm also going to take inspiration, let me show you, from this month's sketch, which is there. So I've just realised that should say September sketch. I need to change that. So we are doing this week. So I want to just document, like I said, about a normal everyday week. I'm going to use some of the paper over here. I might actually tear it down very roughly. I want the white to show that side. Did you know that if you tear it one side, you get just the coloured bit? If you tear it the other, you get the white. So I'm going to just do it like that and pop that there. I do offer 2 printables every month. Sometimes there might be an extra one. For my Patreon community, and that's everyone. So even if you sign up with just one of the £1.99 tiers, you do get the downloads included. And I've been doing them for I think 4 years now, so that's a lot of downloads. So you can go back over the time and download all of them if you wish. So go and have a little look and see what's there. I am thinking about popping the photos like that. I think that looks quite nice. I was wondering about adding this down there. I think I might do that as well. I love to tear, so let's pull this. So I like the idea of this week going here. I might actually even take that from the other page. So this is where I'm going to add my journaling, so that's nice and easy. I used to love doing this kind of journaling when the kids were younger, documenting like a recent week or something like that, but it's not something I've done for a very long time. Quite like the torn bit. Do I? No. I quite like that. Don't know. I quite like that as well though. My original idea was to have this let's add that like that. Yeah, I used to do loads of kind of journaling like that when the kids were younger, like a typical day in the life, typical sort of week. And since sort of not doing school runs and things like that, I haven't really been doing them, but they are really fun to do. I think they're really good to look back on more than anything, just to see what your kind of like typical day looks like. This is one of the papers from this month's kit. I'm going to take these little circles and pop that alongside, I think. Let's do that. Put that down there. And then we can add the photos. This one is slightly wider, so I'm going to trim that bit off. And we're going to have the photos down on the side. Yeah, that works out much better now. Like that, because we do go for a walk most weeks. I might add a sticker over that. I'm not going to use that. I have got a whole booklet of stickers here. These are planning stickers, and there's some quite nice ones for journals. Got like appointments, notes. Might add one of those. I was actually looking, it was the list I was interested in here, and you've got 2 of each, which I quite like. So, or let's add that there. Some of them are sparkly as well. I just think the colours are really lovely. Going very green on this page, I've decided. I just wanted something to take away that little join there. And there was goals, which I like. Let's do this one here. And little things, that was the other one I wanted to use. There we go. And I'm going to use quite a few of these, I think. Like that. And just use these to kind of like layer up. I think that would be quite fun to do. Weekend. That would be quite handy. Let's actually put the sticker on the photo. I love doing that. All these ones are nice, the little hearts. I think we need something over here as well. I want to use the balloon as well. Put this up here maybe. Let's take that up. It's a little bit on the wonky side. And what I love doing as well is having tiny little spaces for journaling, so that you don't feel overwhelmed with too much. I find that really helpful. There's a must do. These stickers are really handy actually, there's some really good ones in here. We've got a don't forget, or notes. I quite like the notes ones. Let's use those, and the colours are so pretty. There we go. And I wanted to use the sticker, the stamp set. Let's take this out. That is well and truly in there. And I've got my why am I taking the glue? Right, I was using this yesterday and I can reuse this. So we're going to do the stamp. Sometimes when you've got a brand new stamp especially, ink it up and do a couple of practice runs. Let's see how this goes, and be careful because I've got a wobbly page here. That probably is not a good idea. Always stamp on a flat surface. That is so much better. That's proof, isn't it, there? Right, is that bumpy? I wonder if that will work there. When I was thinking about doing it straight on the page, I always think you need big balls to do that because it can mess up. I've messed up so many times. Excellent, I like that. I'm going to cut these ones out. You can use these as card toppers as well. Just going to do a little bit of fussy cutting like this. And I will be adding a little bit of colour as well. And in case you're wondering what I'm going to do about the Let's Party, because this actually isn't a party, I will show you in just a second. Let's pop that in there. I'm going to keep the white there actually, I'm going to be lazy. And I'm going to use sticky foam pads to go over the top. That, so you can actually see the stamping underneath, which I like. So if you move it, you can see it. I think that's really fun. Now I am going to add some colour, and I'm just going to use an Inktense pencil to go over, and just a little bit of water, because I don't want it to take forever to dry. I love these pencils, they just work so well. I'm not colouring the ones underneath, Go. Go around just a little bit. I'm loving green lately. It's one of my favourite colours. I guess I'm a blues and teals, and so green kind of naturally falls into that, doesn't it? Oh, I've just got that there. I've just realised that. There. We will leave it at that for the time being. Love that. Leave that to dry as well. I'm also going to take the yellow circles from here as well. Sorry, I knocked my glue stick over them. And just roughly cut around the edge. And actually, I'm going to cut around the inside as well. And use these as like a decoration on the paper to almost like create our own pattern paper. There, like that. You get 2 of these, and if you are a Patreon member as well, I always include the washi strip papers. That's what I call these, because they're like washi strips. I always include those every month as a printable. So if you want more of these, you could print them out. Pop that on there. And I'm going to do another one over here as well. That's quite fun actually. Let's cut these out. These colours are so fun. Oops. Let's add that one there. There. I'm also going to use the arrows here. I haven't decided how yet, but I do love the arrows. I might actually cut these out, use them as they are. I think that would work really well. Just leaving a little bit of the green around. Oh, this looks really fun actually. I like that. I'm going to do that with all of these. How are you doing with your journaling at the moment? Because I know it can be really tricky in the summer holidays. Have you kept up with things? Have you managed to sort of journal each week? Let me know how you're doing. I've been very good this year with keeping on top. I think having this channel really helps though. It makes me accountable. It makes me feel like I want to upload twice a week. I've always uploaded twice a week. There's been very few that I've missed. So therefore, it's you guys that make me keep coming back. Because if I didn't have almost like a responsibility to it, I think I wouldn't make the time quite often. When I'm really busy, I would actually think, oh, I'm going to leave it. And I think that's the problem with this kind of thing. It always takes a back seat. I do think it helps having a monthly kit, or a kit. If you are really busy, it takes the thinking side out of it. So if that's something you struggle with, sometimes you can spend as much time deciding what you are going to use than, do you know, we're even going to use this one actually, I'm going to show you, than actually creating. So if you've got it all in a box ready and everything matches, that's a big chunk of your time taken out. But I know when you've got a lot of things going on, making time for yourself can be very tricky. Right, we're going to use those. I was also going to use some of these as well. One of the things we've got actually, let's go back to the sketch. We've got the leaf. So actually, I am going to use that here. I'm going to take inspiration from the sketch. Quite often I just do my own thing. But I am actually going to take inspiration from here. I'm going to cut these little bits out like that. Do a little bit of fussy cutting. Because I think that looks quite cute. I love these little leaves. Yeah, I'm going to include that there. So on the actual sketch, it's this side, but we're going to add it this side. That's the nice thing with a sketch. It's just there for inspiration, or quite like it there as well. Let's have a look. No, I'm going to pop it on there. I like that. What else can I use on here? I like the little note. I'm going to add that one as well. That's quite handy. And what else? We've got the big story. Let's add that one. Let's just jazz up the edges a little bit. Mind your fingers when you're doing this. Let's pop a staple on there. There we go. And let's take the word together. And I'm going to do exactly the same with this one, just jazz up the edges a little bit, just to make it a bit fun. Actually, I'm going to pop it up there. There, that kind of all fits in really, really nicely. I like that. And now I am going to add some of these little arrows. I am going to cut some of these little foam stickers in half. That's going to be the easiest way to stick those down. They're a little bit on the fiddly side, and if you are a kit subscriber, you do get some free monthly printables, and these stickers are one of them. Not the stickers, the little embellishment postcard. That's one of them as well. I am going to be looking at doing digital kits from October, so keep an eye out for those. Let's use a few of these little arrows. Now, I said about this one because only part of it is on the page. So what we are going to do, we are going to pop it like that, there, so it looks like it belongs. And then let's do some on the other side as well. And we are then almost ready for our journaling. This one's come together really quickly. It does really help having a monthly kit. It does really speed up things. So if you haven't had one before, I do really recommend it. There, now I've got one more to go. Do I do it there or down there? No, I'm going to go down there. I've already decided. This page is turning out quite cute. Nothing like the sketch, but that's fine. The sketch is just there for inspiration. So if you do end up with it looking nothing like the sketch, just to let you know, that is perfectly fine. It's only there as a prompt to give you a little inspirational kick. Right, I am going to create, I'm going to get on with the journaling now. I have gone very journal heavy, as you can see. I want to do us. If I can do the same colours, I will. I think I might struggle with that. Oh no, I could do U and S. What about here? Yeah, we're going to do an upside N, upside down N, and an S. Oh, where are my little tweezers? It's gone on wonky. Not the end of the world, but if I can straighten it, I will. I think I've actually made it worse trying to correct it. There we go. And then we wanted to pop something over there. I thought I would try and find a sticker that would work. We've got notes. We've got goals. These ones could work. There. So So there we have it. There is my finished journaling page talking about just a regular week. I really encourage you to do the same. It's just really fun to look back just to see what your regular week looks like. I hope this has inspired you today, and don't forget to go and check out my monthly kit, and I will leave the links down below for you. I can't wait to see how you end up using this one. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.